first of all, for you facing an offense that's been pretty good in spots this season, but they've had a lot of takeaways. Is that something you guys are keying in on this week, is trying to find ways to continue to create turnovers against them?
Yeah, I mean, that's a goal for us every week to improve the amount of takeaways we have. But yeah, I think especially with them, it's a big part of our game plan.
Does 2021 against Miami feel like another lifetime ago?
No, I feel like just yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you just watched it or something?
No, I mean, just thinking of that feeling after that loss, I mean, that doesn't go away. So, I mean, it feels like yesterday in that regard.
Tyler had a pretty good game in that one. It was, I believe it's like first career start or something along those lines. You know, is that something that you guys continue to go back and look at, and still something that sits with you as well, just his performance in that one too?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but I mean, yeah, it hurt letting somebody who's just now starting to do what he did on us. So that we take that, but it hurt our pride. So.
Is it different now that you have a little film on him that you can actually
Yeah,
watch
it
and know maybe
is.
some tendencies to get after him?
I think it is, and especially playing him before, it's a lot different. So.
Obviously, you're very locked in on what you have this week. Did you even peek at those future ACC schedules that were released last night?
No.
No.
I didn't even know about it, honestly.
Okay, but now you'll look at it at some point.
Yeah, I will.
What went right for the defense on the last drive against Clemson?
What went right? I think we just executed the plays we needed to execute. We made our layups. All week we stressed about doing the little things right, and I think the way we practiced showed in the game.
How significant have Sean Brown and Bishop Fitzgerald been?
They've been huge roles in our defense, especially with injuries. Especially Sean Brown last week coming playing linebacker at the end of the game, taking reps for Peyton after he suffered his injury. So they've been huge roles. They're great players, great dudes.
You finished strong the other day with the big sack, but it was a very warm day. Coach Wiles was substituting pretty early on, although you played a lot of snaps. To what degree does the depth on the defensive line really help you, especially when it gets to the fourth quarter?
I think it helps a lot. I mean, especially being able to keep guys fresh, not just me, but the whole D-line. Like, it's good having a whole extra lineup.
I think
guys like Trevally Price and Brandon Cleveland behind you that have been really good pass rushers so far this season. What has it meant to have some younger guys really pushing for those spots and keeping you guys on your toes as well?
I mean, me personally, I love it, especially having Red right behind me. I think it's great competition. It makes me want to be better every week, and I don't want to end the season with Red ahead of me in sacks. So I'm trying to catch back up and take the sack leader.
What kind of pride did you guys have that there were no big plays against Clemson? They didn't have the 60-yard run or the big pass play that they had to earn everything they got.
Yeah, I mean, another thing going into that week, we stressed not letting big plays happen, but if they did happen, getting the ball down. Because a lot of times when we do have big plays, they end up scoring off those big plays. So we stressed a lot of making those chunk plays, getting them down and making them re-snap the ball. So we took a lot of pride in that going into that game, and I think it showed.
Coach talked about not waiting for a loss to kind of learn and move forward. How have you kind of seen it this week, kind of using that Clemson win to grow as a team and get ready for Miami?
I mean, coming into this week, we're focused on just practicing like we lost. I mean, last week we practiced real hard. After that Duke loss, bye week we were stressing on just practicing harder, and this week we're trying to simulate that same thing. So we're trying to not really get too high on the win and just stay focused on how we need to prepare.
Any last questions for Davin?
Just getting away from the field a little bit, think about the Steve Smith situation, coach kind of standing up for you guys. Talk a little bit about that, what it meant to you for a coach. I mean, they kind of squared things away now, but what did that mean, or did you not even pay attention?
I mean, nah, we love it. It's funny, but it's just great having a coach who will stand up and defend us when we need it.